video, I'm going to demonstrate how to build a simple steam system and how an APT trap might be useful therein. Here I've just put a boiler in, a load in. I put a boiler feed system in there. Let me connect this up until we get a functioning system here. Now we can see that all together. We need to, of course, put a PRV in. We need to enter a load of, say, 1,000 pounds per hour. And the last thing we need to make sure we have is a trap to create the condensate so that it goes back to the boiler correctly. Now we have a system there set up. What happens? Situation arises. We have a system such that the boiler is actually higher than the load, and in this case it would probably be fine, but if we just happen to have a modulating control valve in there, what the control valve would do is it could theoretically modulate the steam pressure down to 0, and yet we could still have a condensate load coming back. Well, what would happen there is you'd flood this load and the system would no longer function the way you thought it should function, because it'll have a big old slug of water backed up in there. In that case, that's where we need to use an APT trap. Let me delete that regular old steam trap, go back to my steam toolbar, pick the automatic pump trap, put that in there, and then we just need to connect that correctly. We'll connect the vent to the inlet, and then what the APT trap allows you to do is power how the steam trap pumps the condensate back to the boiler by using the plant steam. So here we just take that 100 psi or say 80 psi steam, use that to power whatever condensate we're coming back, and now this system will function correctly. It won't have any problems because the condensate can't build up because we actually have some other source pushing the steam back to the system.